Couch co-op simply refuses to die on the Nintendo Switch, and that's a great thing. We've been lucky to see the likes of the Stretchers, Aussie Homegrown moving out, and of course, the cream of the crop, Overcooked. Speed Crew launched onto the Nintendo Switch mid last year, and I missed it the first time around. But as we approach its second lap, I thought I'd give it another look. What's it like? Get your spinner ready, prepare the fuel cans, and stay clear of the road as we review Speed Crew for the Nintendo Switch. Hey, while I'm asking you to grab that wrench over on the bench, would you mind hitting the like and subscribe button? It really helps people like me get found on YouTube, and I can't thank you enough for doing so. Speed Crew has a pun-filled story about your pit crew aiming to be the best, split over 4 decades and 48 levels. There's actually a lot of gameplay here for the asking price of a couple of servo meat pies at $30 AU, and the game does a great job of introducing new gameplay mechanics and features with each level that can be somewhat of a double-edged piston, but more on that later. Each level will see your team compete against others to panel beat, repair wheels, fill fuel tanks, and much more as cars speed all around you on the racetrack. The worlds are filled with hazards requiring good communication and even better teamwork to get the job done. The game can be played solo, but that's not really what it's built for, and it's best enjoyed with 2 players or more. There's even a unique mode called Sabotage that sees one player trying to destroy as much as they can while the others scramble to fix it. When I was playing with my family for the purpose of this review, it turns out my kids did a great job of sabotaging the crew even in just standard modes, and plenty of laughs were had while my daughter slapped our characters around and caused as much chaos as she possibly could. It was actually great though, because she's only 6 years old, so the game can actually be enjoyed by all ages and skill levels, and the laughter we had was infectious. All of this seems great to start with, but unfortunately, the game has a few issues with core gameplay mechanics that can lead to a frustrating experience. Some examples are standing around just waiting for cars, or losing tools due to being wiped out by a car, or requiring an almost pinpoint precision when picking up items or using objects. To me, the main issue is the way that tools are implemented with the controls, meaning that you'll pick up the wrong tool or item due to the clunky controls despite the fast-paced nature of the game. One of the most time-consuming and frustrating things to do is change a tyre, which happens on nearly every car, and it often leaves you picking up the wrench instead of placing the tyre back on the rim, or vice versa. It's not a deal breaker in the slightest, and with friends, I think it's almost fun to fail, but after a while, I did have to put my controller down in frustration and have a little bit of a break. Another thing Speed Crew does is bring in new mechanics, only to dismiss them in the next round, making you realise how much better the game could have been if they had these quality of life improvements, or even permanent upgrades or progression perhaps. One main thing is your diagnostic computer, which requires manual operation. Then a few rounds in, it just starts auto-diagnosing cars for you, allowing you to focus on the more fun tasks, only to switch back to manual diagnostics again. It's a lot of these small little niggling issues that start to detract from the fun of the game the further you get in. Most of this is forgotten the larger your crew becomes, and the game features 4-player co-op and online play. There's no matchmaking though, but I think this is actually a blessing in disguise, as the Switch has a bit of a somewhat rocky history with voice chat and video games. And communication is certainly the key when it comes to organising your crew to get the job done. Sometimes you'll fail at that too, as Speed Crew is deviously difficult in some instances. But perseverance is the greatest reward, and my family were all cheering when we completed a chapter. It's moments like these that make Speed Crew shine when played with family and friends, as you share victory and share defeat. As we approach the checkered flag on this review, I want to say that Speed Crew is a fun experience that can be frustrating at times due to clunky mechanics, and no, I don't mean the ones fixing cars. There's a lot of small issues that take away from the immense enjoyment that can be had with a group of friends fixing cars, or sabotaging them. That being said, Speed Crew is a great party game that's sure to make you laugh, cheer, and sometimes question your friendships. So, what's it like? Speed Crew is like Manic Mechanics, dished up with Overcooked. I award it a 70 out of 100. In the interest of full disclosure, a review copy was provided by the publisher, but this doesn't have any impact on my score. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. Because of amazing people like you, What's It Like is now my full-time job. I also do want to do a special shout out to my Patreons, S Hill, K Skip, and D Kite. I couldn't have done it without your support. Thank you.